Hello everyone, and now welcome to a game between ToM versus Foggy. This game taking place here on Twisted Meadows. This is from Warcraft 3 League, Season 17 Division 1 for all of you guys who follow all of that to great detail. ToM spawning as the pretty in pink orc off over here. Come on, there we go. A pretty in pink orc off over here, off to the north. Meanwhile, Foggy spawning as the blue night elf down to the south side here, opening up with that Ancient of War next to this Goblin Merchant shop. And this is Twisted Meadows, a very large map with a lot of walking distances, wide open fields, really strong for a lot of melee units since there really aren't that many choke points. I think like choke points are here and here, but mainly you can have a lot of room. I mean, look at this right here. On this entire screen, there's barely any trees, allowing for those melee units to really get within their target. We are looking at a Blade Master coming in from ToM, going up against a Keeper of the Grove from Foggy. No surprises there at all. Classic, pretty classic heroes. Keeper of the Grove, pretty standard now, as we'll see whether or not, Foggy tries to go with archers or if he will go with huntresses during the early portion of this game. Meanwhile, ToM really, training up some additional grunts here. Could be trying to go for is he going to go for another peon? Should be going for another peon. There you go. And then after that peon, perhaps tech to tier 2, or will he really use that additional one supply to try and rack up more lumber early on? Archers are in position here. Peon just going to go ahead and scout on by, as the peon is just trying to disrupt. And now, well, there you have it. Ancient of War going to go ahead and uproot, and we're going to go ahead and engage. Ensnare, and, well, this archer taking a lot of damage. Foggy has to be really careful. All of a sudden, that archer down to 19 hit points gets taken down and out by an Ogre Warrior. This is a major mistake by Foggy, and although it doesn't sound like much of a mistake, remember now, only the Keeper of the Grove can get last hits. If anything else gets a last hit, I guess those Ents can get a last hit. If those other units get last hits, all of a sudden, well, that is going to be major experience lost. The Blade Master was able to steal that Ogre Magi right there, as the units are now trying to back away again. All right, Ancient of War could get taken down. Ogre Warriors are off over here. Keeper of the Grove, Keeper of the Grove taken out. I believe the Ancient of War actually got the last hit there. Ogre Magi does give more than 25 experience, so the Ancient of War actually getting the last hit, preventing that Keeper of the Grove from getting any experience on any experience. All right, coming back around, Blade Master going after the Wisp right there. Or are they actually having the conversation that I guess they're talking about? What I noticed, Blade Master trying to retreat back now. Ancient of War getting that hit, preventing the experience, and then the Blade Master taking down that Ancient of War, really racking up that damage, as well as we're looking at a Grunt who could end up getting taken down. This could be a bit of bad news. Going after that Keeper of the Grove could be important. There's that Windwalk strike right there, extra bit of bonus damage. Keeper of the Grove does have that Sobi Mask though, and that Sobi Mask, well, going to provide plenty of mana for Trents and some additional units as well. Pulling aggro off onto that Ancient of War again. Keeper of the Grove trying to continue to cause problems. What? There's a peon off over here. Is it going to try and take down some Wisps? Nope, it's just hiding back across there as the Keeper of the Grove trying to fend off this Blade Master. All right, Keeper of the Grove trying to fend off the Blade Master. Ancient of War already down to 177 hit points. Blade Master now going after the Keeper of the Grove once more. Keeper of the Grove with no experience whatsoever, as the Ancient of War now being repaired, pretty much forcing the Blade Master to retreat back. Now, I will say it is a bit odd. Normally, Orc players off to the north will try and finish off this Rock Golem here by trapping it in between this location. We don't see that just quite yet. Meanwhile, yeah, the chat is correct. We are still sitting at tier 1 after 4 minutes. This peon will finally get taken out. But are we going to perhaps be seeing a Huntress Hall? Yes, we do. Ultra Vision getting upgraded. And are we going into Huntresses? Yes, we are. Coming back onto the other side here, we do have a War Mill, 100 gold, a lot of lumber, which means that a bunch of peons should be brought over. And, well, with that much lumber already ready and in the bank, you're going to be able to build down plenty of watchtowers, even though you are losing out on a large number of peons harvesting that lumber right there. All right, a little bit more repairs underway. Ancient of War down to 315 hit points. Huntress is trying to make their way over. Blade Master trying to retreat back. Are we going to get some watchtowers there? That is the question, as the Ancient of War could end up getting taken down. If an Ancient of War is lost here, that's a lot of production building lost right there, down to 15 hit points, and it looks like it will go down as well. Blade Master now going after the Keeper of the Grove. A second Ancient of War lost in 5 minutes, and all of a sudden Foggy doesn't have any production buildings at all. Wisp continuing to get lost as well. Blade Master finally gets up to level 2. Will finally get some critical strikes as well alongside those Windwalk strikes as well. Retreat back with that Keeper of the Grove. All right, plenty of Trents all joining in on the fight here. It looks like there's 3 separate games going on. Blade Master against the Keeper of the Grove, creeps against everyone. And, well, Foggy trying to save and take down a couple of these grunts as well who happen to get ensnared. All right, trying to get pad once more. Keeper of the Grove could be in trouble, down to 105 hit points. Blade Master gets a Windwalk strike. One more attack should do it, but the Moonwell heals up that Keeper of the Grove again. Keeper of the Grove back up to 390 hit points, not really in any danger whatsoever. Meanwhile, Blade Master going to try and go after another unit there, as the Keeper of the Grove does get up to level 2, and he could actually try and get in some entangles as well. Wisp trying to get repaired, units just trying to dance around every which way as the Keeper of the Grove unable to spot that Blade Master. All right.
A player's forces are under attack.
Playing back across over here, Blade Master going after those Huntresses again. Grunts now making their way back off to the north. A quick entangle on to, well, ToM's Grunt again, and another Grunt will get taken down. There are already 3 Huntresses out in play here, as the Blade Master trying to take down 3 separate Huntresses. Not a good call by any stretch of the imagination, as this Huntress will be able to back up again. Meanwhile, there's that Ancient of War trying to train up more units, and, well, the Blade Master finally going to be able to get away. Does have a healing salve and is just pretty much running for the hills again. 30 supply compared to 20. ToM sitting on, well, 20 supply, but with 900 gold. Is he going to Windwalk? No, he does not Windwalk. Loses that healing salve charge. A little bit of a head-scratching moment, as he may be able to finish off a Huntress if he gets a little bit lucky. All right, no, decides to switch targets again, and ToM really not, really making some questionable choices as the Blade Master, well, heads back off to the north. All right, we are going into Great Hall here. Tech to tier 2 nearing completion. Tech to tier 2 about halfway done. Double bestiary, no, going into watchtowers. Double bestiary is a possibility. Raiders, perhaps the better long game strategy. But Wind Riders would just absolutely destroy many of these Huntresses right now. All right, there's one bestiary. There's that second bestiary being placed down, as the Ancient Protector able to, well, shoo away that Blade Master. Shadow Hunter not yet being trained. Still plenty of gold ready to go. And, well, where are... Well, really, bats? Are they... Bats don't seem like the proper unit right now. But then again, if the bats with liquid fire could... well, take down that Ancient Protector and then pretty much start just raiding the actual main base. Tree of Life being built down to the south by Foggy, trying to do some more expanding as well, as we're having, well, double bestiary off to the north. No real ranged weapon upgrades, but a lot of gold indicating that ToM is going to be, well, racking up production here in just a second. All right. Tree of Life getting canceled once more. ToM still sitting on 21 supply compared to Foggy's 35, but Foggy really unable to capitalize on his larger army. To show you how small the entire Orc army is, there was only 8 supply a second ago, now going into double Wind Riders. This double Wind Rider strategy here is going to get scouted out by the Wisp, and we should be looking at an additional Ancient Protector here momentarily, or as the Alchemist and the Keeper of the Grove are going to be the only units that can actually attack and deal with those Wind Riders here. A mercenary camp, perhaps trying to hire a Forest Troll Berserker, would also be of good use, as well as the Rock Golem Creep camp getting taken out. Alchemist sitting at level 1 right here. A Blade Master, could have perhaps tried to finish off, going after Huntress down to 112 hit points after that healing spray, trying to finish it off. One more strike should do it. There it goes, as the Blade Master just shy of level 3. All right, some problems right there. One more attack could do it, and the orb, no orb of venom. Blade Master escapes at 40 hit points, gonna heal up once again. All right, that Sentinel providing a little bit of scouting information, but the Blade Master able to
A
retreat all the
player's
way back.
forces are under
Two Wind
attack.
Riders in the air, gonna be going up to 4 here in just a second, as archers with improved bows now gonna be joined in as well. All right, what are we gonna be looking at here? Wind Riders trying to get in position. There's two Wind Riders. There's two Wind Riders. 16 supply already in the air, with more perhaps inbound, as well as another
Town is
Orc
under
Burrow
siege.
getting added in. All right, Grunt down to the south. Staff of Teleportation going to stop this Tree of Life before it really gets up and operational, and that is going to be perhaps the end of that. Wind Riders going after those wisps. There goes one wisp already. Wind Riders, well, trying to put pressure onto those wisps, but an Ancient Protector there protecting and living up to its name. All right, another attack. Well, finishes off a wisp there. There's a quick windwalk. Huntresses did not break that heal or the clarity potion, as a lone grunt down to the south, well, gonna get completely, well, in trouble. Grunt not even bothering to try and run away, as the alchemist gets a little bit of experience once more. Meanwhile, Wind Riders, well, trying to take down that Tree of Ages, finding some easy attacks across to the side. Archer does have better range, but has to back up now, as the Wind Riders can easily start massing up Archer, or what Ancient Protector range equals Archer range. That's how far those archers can shoot and how much damage they can deal. 17 to 21 damage right now, even without improved bows. All right, there goes one archer. Low hit point Wind Rider looking to back up again. Another archer trying to continue to make their way back, as the Keeper of the Grove Alchemist clearing this back up off here. ToM, well, has Troll and Bat Riders. I don't believe he has Liquid Fire. And those Bat Riders, perhaps they're to try and counter eventual Hippogriffs. But right now, those Troll Bat Riders aren't going to be able to do that much. Liquid Fire wait, are they upgrading? Okay. It is Bat Riders and, well, Liquid Fire. All right, so Liquid Fire is going to be added, and when Liquid Fire is used on a building, it does cause a bit of problems. You're not able to repair it, and that damage does add up, and over time, much more. All right, we're looking at Healing Salve getting picked up, drop back off. Blade Master is still solo hero after all this time now, as the, well, Wind Riders and Troll Bat Riders, perhaps they're going to be trying to put in some pressure, as an additional Ancient Protector now getting added in. All right, level 3, almost level 4 on that Alchemist, or excuse me, Keeper of the Grove, 3 experience shy, as the Blade Master ready to, well, focus down some of these units here in just a second. All right, unit's going to be getting ready to engage. There you are, going after those units. Archers are right here. Ancient Protector in position. There is that Liquid Fire. The Troll Bat Riders are right there as well. And what is going to end up happening? There is archers with what Dust of Appearance applied onto them. They are not going to be able to do very much, as the Ancient Protector, Ancient of Wonders, quickly taken out. Damage getting added in pretty fast, as we're going to be looking at the Entangled Goldmine. Entangled Goldmine could get taken down very, very quickly here. While that Liquid Fire is applied, as the Wind Rider's trying to get away, a lot of damage getting added back up. Archers could end up getting taken down. All right, are we going to perhaps finish off this Entangled Goldmine? No, we are not. That Entangled Goldmine looks like it is going to be able to survive a little bit longer. Oh, purposely clearing up the trees to be able to see underneath. And oh, they're trying to repair, unable to do so. And that Entangled Goldmine does end up getting taken down. All right, getting re-entangled once more. Liquid Fire being able to prevent the repairs on that entangled gold mine, and with that preventing those repairs, all of a sudden losing a lot of mining time. However, with that said, Foggy is looking to set up an expansion over here at the 6 o'clock expansion location. 46 supply compared to 45. Troll Bat Riders once more making their way over. Liquid Fire. There's a Staff of Teleportation heading back home, going to heal up, perhaps bring in some more healing for the rest of the Wind Riders and Bat Riders as well. Meanwhile, one Huntress hiding off to the north here, making sure that ToM is not trying to expand over here to the top right. All right, more units getting taken down. A solo Blade Master at level 4, level 2 critical strike. More Huntresses making their rounds out as well. Are we going to be getting it? Do we have Envenom Spears? No easy way to tell. as the entangled gold mine finally up and running again. Foggy currently mining off of one base, soon to be two. However, the troll bat riders are going to be doing another suicide run, perhaps, onto this entangled gold mine. Keeper of the Grove staying as close as it can here as the Blade Master, well, trying to max out on its mana. All right, where are we going next? There's Huntresses here. There's a Force Troll Berserker. That range damage is going to be key. Blade Master right there going after a couple of those Wisps and now adding in that damage. There is another Purge, and unit after unit going to end up falling. Staff of Preservation, Staff of Teleportation to that Tree of Life there as the Alchemist, ready to engage once more. Where are the units perhaps going to try and go? There is plenty of Wind Riders there, and in comes that damage. Purge onto the Force Troll Berserker, quickly taken down, and now that Ancient Protector with Liquid Fire, unable to attack back, or attacking back much more slowly as well. All right, Alchemist trying to go after these units. A Huntress going to get taken down, and the Blade Master going after the Alchemist here. More damage getting added in, and there is Envenom Spears. This could be very bad news as we're trying to continue the fight back once more. Potion of Greater Healing being used again as the Blade Master, trying to get away, and the Scroll of Town Portal shows up. And where are all of these units going to go next? They're going to try and engage against this gold mine here. All right, going after this Hunter's Hall, which was well positioned safely behind the gold mine, but now out of range from all of those Ancient Protectors. The Hunter's Hall will get taken down, and that means no more Huntresses at all, and no more additional upgrades. Blade Master trying to retreat back. Dust of Appearance, Windwalk trying to get away once more as we're looking at the units still making their way back around. All right. Making our rounds again. Wind Riders, Troll Bat Riders in position again. We are looking at peons, perhaps trying to do a bit of long distance walking to clear out this other gold mine here, as we're only down to about 4 minutes of mining left. Their army sizes 50 supply compared to 43, and normally on Twisted Meadows I'm expecting to see mid 70 supply army sizes. However, this has been constant hit and run tactics with relatively small armies. And what is this? Ancient Protectors could all get taken down. Entangled Gold Mine could easily get destroyed. There it goes again. Ancient Protectors are all right here. Keeper Blade Master here once more trying to just run around here. Keeper of the Grove unable to get the entangle off as the Dust of Appearance is applied to him. All right, back to the south here. Foggy is just trying to build up a large bank. Meanwhile, ToM is building up an even larger bank since he doesn't have to replace his units nearly as much. Huntress is, however, stopping all of those peons from being able to set up an expansion. Blade Master is still sitting at level 5 here, wants to put more pressure down. Double Ancient Protectors, quad archers protecting this gold mine. Meanwhile, double Ancient Protectors and, some archers also protecting this gold mine as well. Are we going to see these Ancient Protectors perhaps get taken down here? That is going to be the key question there. Going after an Archer. Archer going to get easily taken down. There it goes. Going after the last remaining units. Ancient Protectors going to get burned down here in just a second. This could be very bad news. Liquid Fire really preventing these attacks from going in, as we are looking at more Ancient Protectors getting, just absolutely destroyed here. Blade Master trying to run away. Currently entangled, able to get back again. So far, this game is just absolutely, all over the place. We are, 18 minutes into a game on Twisted Meadows, and there's only one expansion. I do not believe either side has really gone into low upkeep for very long. There's a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability being used, and now trying to go after another Ancient Protector again as the Blade Master finally walks away. 700 gold compared to Foggy's and 100 gold, trying to constantly build Ancient Protectors, and that gold is just not translating to any serious advantage. Down across here, Huntress is still going after a couple of peons again, perhaps. Bat Riders are still back across here. Blade Master, if it does get to level 6, Blade Storm could cause some problems, as we're looking at some Acid Bomb ticking away some damage across all of those units. All right, Keeper of the Grove back down to the south here. We're looking at Wind Riders, Troll Bat Riders. Are we going to pull in the rest of the Bat Riders as well? It looks as though the Bat Riders are going to be able to find some of the Huntresses, and they are not retreating back enough, or they are retreating back enough here. Triple Ancient Protectors here. Foggy is just trying to get his feet back underneath him. 37 supply compared to 30, as the Blade Master looks to perhaps finish off some more units again. Well, no. Blade Master. Where's the Blade Master going to go next? Keeper of the Grove is ready here. Alchemist is ready here as well. We're going to go ahead and engage. Going straight after that Ancient Protector. Liquid Fire attacking both, trying to make sure that they are not attacking all that much as damage is adding back up. Ancient Protector does deal 45 to 54 damage per attack. That damage does add up very quickly over time as the Blade Master getting up to level 6. Level 6 Blade Master. What does that mean? Level 6 Blade Master could end up getting in a Blade Storm here, going after the Alchemist. Alchemist now trying to retreat back. Are we going to see a Purge or anything like that? No, we are not. Oh, finishes it off with a Windwalk Strike. A 3 Alchemist. Very well timed there as the Keeper of the Grove going to be able to finish off a couple more of those units again. Blade Master could auto attack and then blade storm all of those archers, causing major problems. The Tree of Eternity is now taken out. Foggy does have a very large amount of gold, though. Are we going to see an attack and then a blade storm? That's the question. There it is. There's the attack. There's that blade storm, but that damage isn't really adding up as much as I thought it would. Perhaps going to take down one archer, two archers, a third archer gets taken down right there, and that might have been just the shift we needed. ToM playing absolutely great game. Keeper of the Grove trying to get a Staff of Teleportation to get away with an entangle off onto the Blade Master first to prevent him from attacking. Blade Master still alive and well. Could have used a Potion of Lesser Invulnerability to break free from that entangle and then finish off that Keeper of the Grove. Perhaps he wishes he did that. All right, coming back around. Well, we're going to be looking at the Troll Bat Riders going after this Hunter's Hall here. There is Huntresses strategically placed all across the map. Tree of Life trying to be built by Foggy once again. Perhaps to try to set up an expansion somewhere else. 48 supply now compared to 46, with ToM having a slight gold advantage. Where are all of these units going to go next? Wind Riders, while keeping track, knowing that perhaps there is still a Huntress positioned right there. Meanwhile, Keeper of the Grove going to go after another creep camp here. Foggy going to perhaps get up to level 5 on this Keeper of the Grove here in just a moment. And also getting up that Alchemist back, Goblin Alchemist getting trained back out again. Troll Bat Riders destroying all of the Moonwells, and this is actually extremely precious. Those Moonwells represent healing and hit points on units, and if there is no healing or hit points on those units, is it going to slow down? Is it going to slow down enough? The Alchemist almost down, one or two more volleys, and it looks like, oh gosh, the Alchemist a split second away from getting back out. Meanwhile, Watchtowers are currently in play here. Blade Master sitting at level 6. The Alchemist was less than a second away from getting resurrected, and it ends up getting lost there. Troll Bat Riders completely trolling the Night Elf base right now as the Tree of Ages is on the move. All right, are we going to see a Town Hall here, a Huntress? Well, Staff of Teleportation, Keeper of the Grove, going to show up, perhaps try and clear off against all of these units here. There's a couple of Ents as well, but there's a lot of Watchtowers to try and destroy before one or two of them get up. There you are, Blade Masters, Wind Riders showing up to the party, and more units still continuing to just add in all of that damage. Blade Master sitting at level 7 now. Level 3 critical strike, 236 critical strike. Blade Storm, level 3 Windwalk. That damage is just going to be so high as a Pocket Great Hall now being added. And with that, ToM's greatest weakness is now going to be his advantage. He's going to have a second base. All right, Tree of Life trying to be built here. Tree of Life already built here, but nowhere to walk to as the Blade Master is in the middle portion of the map. All right, Alchemist getting resurrected there. Gonna, well, perhaps try to make its way back out. Army sizes 43 supply compared to 46. Wind Riders cannot get picked off, or can easily get picked off by those archers. And if those Wind Riders do get picked off, I believe it will be Foggy's game again. As we're looking at Envenom Spears going down after those units once more. Blade Master could have perhaps just tried to burst down this. Are we going to see a Blade Storm? Blade Storm would be perfect right there. There you go, adding up all of that damage. Archers are trying to retreat back. 3 archers going to end up getting lost, perhaps even a 4th one, as that archer trying to get back as well. And that may be it. Down to 33 supply, and that is the good game coming in from Foggy. ToM, with a significantly, with less overall gold mine, able to out-harass his opponent and get the victory also those troll bat riders just with that liquid fire destroying buildings left and right, slowing down their production. And you saw that alchemist, you saw how slow or how close that alchemist was to making its way back out. Thanks for watching, thanks for listening, hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for the follows, everyone. Yeah, thanks to Back to Warcraft and Wander for those raids, absolutely great. And if you guys are looking for more Warcraft 3 content, definitely consider checking out my YouTube channel. Thanks again, everyone.